So, today I am improvising. I had someone scheduled today to do an interview, but life happens, shit happens. People go through shit. So, today I'm just gonna think of a bunch of ways to get to some money. So, I'm probably gonna use Google for a little help. So, I guess you can't really say I'm thinking of ways, but I've literally before been broke. Not saying I'm not now, but been broke before, and I've Googled what 10 ways to make $1,000 in a week or some shit like that. So let's see. Let's go ahead and Google that. Let's see 10 ways to make a band in a week. Um, yeah. Okay. Let's see what comes up. Cause I mean, honestly, like people who really, really want it or really, really need some type of money, they will get to it. Like I'm not saying you're supposed to go out there and go against your morals and your better judgment or anything, but motherfucker, when you hungry enough, you'll find a way to eat. Trust me. Okay, so what it says was okay. It says, let's go to this. 20 simple ways to make $1,000 fast in a week without selling pussy or dick, whatever you may have. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, first they have you can fill out surveys for cash. Now, I have done this route before. I've actually heard some people, well, I heard of doing this maybe about 5 or 6 years ago when I was still living in Atlanta. I'm 29 now. I'll be 30 in the summer, but back then I was maybe what 23, 24, somewhere around there. So I never personally went to a university or anything like that because I just knew like school wasn't for me. If it was too long or anything like that, my patience like would wear thin. I can't really sit down for too long. I'm not really saying I have ADHD or ADD or anything like that. But if shit starts to feel like it's too repetitive or I'm really going nowhere with it, I'm not gonna keep any interest. That's just how I've been. And that goes with any relationships I've been with, school, family, anything like that. When I feel like I'm stagnant for too long, I gotta get the fuck on. Probably reasons why I've moved and lived in 3 different motherfucking states since I was the age of 19. But hey, it's whatever. I don't have any children or anything, so I feel as though if I'm gonna do it now and just keep pushing and not really having any thought in certain moves I make, this would be the best time. So, yeah, like I was saying, some guy I met through a mutual friend, it was nothing like that or nothing, but he was just sitting there saying that he takes surveys from time to time. I think he said he worked like in a restaurant part time as well. So it's nothing that you can do. Taking surveys is nothing that you can just do alone. Like you still need some type of money coming in for this. Um, that honestly, the surveys that will probably be taken the most, which is the quick ones, yada yada. The motherfuckers only range out between a few cents or 50 cents. I don't think they really even break a dollar, honestly. So anything that you would probably want to answer quickly and you can get over within 5 minutes ain't gonna cost shit. The longer surveys are better. They give you your check like a paycheck still, so it's not like no instant reward type of thing. That was one thing that kind of fucked me up about that is you have to hit a certain amount of money before they disperse a check to you. So say you doing surveys for like 10 to 20 cents. Um, they probably set a specific dollar amount for the website or for however the company or whatever to say, hey, when you hit $50, we'll send you the check. So that's what that is. Um, they're all right. I think when I did it, it really taught me patience. I'm not saying that it taught me all of my patience, but I had to really sit there and like think of it as like a business. Like think of it as like when you're building your clientele or just anything like that. Like it's a little bit, but it counts. So the patience that I have, if I constantly do a little bit, I'll reap the benefits from it. So it taught me not to get discouraged quickly. It taught me to just keep going. And once again, like I said, patience, because I really don't have much. I'm not saying I came from the richest background, but I was from like a middle class, could have been upper class type of vibe, but I grew up in the hood. I never really wanted for shit. My dad passed away when I was about 11, so my mom took on both roles, and she did a very, very great job at it. Probably too great, because now to the point to where I don't even understand the word no. So, it got a good thing out of me, and it got bad things out of me. So I don't really take no easily or at all anymore. That's dead. So just take that in. But yeah, like I said, you can do surveys. However, if you have the patience to do so and sit there and wait till you get enough money to, however, like if you're trying to make $20 or $30 fast, if you fall upon a survey that will give you that much right then and there and is willing to disperse you a check at that point in time, then go for it. But I haven't really found any. But that's another option. Let's see. Number 2. Have an online garage sale. I mean, let's be serious. Everything is online now. Like, nobody fucking goes out and shop anymore. I fucking hate that shit. I fucking hate people. I hate going into malls. I don't like motherfuckers touching me. I don't like any of that shit. Like, I definitely understand the online garage sale thing. I don't really have shit to give like that. But, so I've never done that route. But that is definitely, I've purchased things before from garage sales, and people be having good shit. But yeah, online garage sale, that's super dope. I'm trying to see, maybe they have a designated site for that. You could probably go check out. Okay, so more so like Craigslist. That's what that is. So that's what those things feel like, Craigslist and things like that. You can use that, sell your shit. Hey, some of the shit in your house got to go. You holding on to it for what? Somebody will pay you $40 to $50 for it, and it could save you. So that's one quick way. And I mean, a lot of these things, I know they're gonna test a lot of people's pride, but all that pride shit go out the window when you really, really hungry. When you really, really want to get to it, nobody give a fuck about all that pride shit. I still have the most pride, but at the end of the day, I'm a motherfucking eat. I got enough pride to know I will fucking eat. I don't give a fuck. Like, you can call me broke or however the fuck you want to call me, bitch, but you will not. I'm not broken. Know that. So, hell yeah, if I got some shit in here that can go, and I go to a pawn shop, I will take that motherfucker here. Take it gladly. I'd rather have the cash. So, this third one was pretty interesting to me too. I never heard of this one, but it says number 3, sell your advice. So I mean, I guess it's more so of YouTube. Hey, or I guess that I took it as, it seems like if you have a hobby, you could find a way to get people to purchase it from you, or I guess teach them how to do things. But if you go the YouTube route, I don't really know how fast you're gonna collect any money from it. That shit usually takes time and a lot of followers. So, but yeah, you can do that. Let's see. They said it involves like cooking, sewing, knitting, auto mechanics. Yeah, like simple things like that. You probably can't get some money quick. So if somebody need their shit fixed, you might as well just take over the services. That why even teach them? In the beginning stages of you trying to start a business, if that's the case, selling my advice, I wouldn't do that because you're still trying to get on. So that would probably be the best bet, to not do it unless you just want to talk to people. Maybe don't give nobody your idea before you get a chance to give everybody else it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody even seen what the fuck you can do, but yet you over here giving advice to motherfuckers for money. So what? They may have a better connection. They may know somebody that can put them on quicker than you, and then you sitting there looking stupid with the dumb face because you broke and they got your idea. But hey, no. Let's see. For start a blog, of course. Start a blog, once again, these are things that I'm saying I would look for something for $1,000 in a week. If you let me know if you can start a blog and it blow up that fast in the 7 days to where you can make money, please let me know. It's not listing any websites here that where you can do that and it'll instantly happen. But let's get together. Let's vibe together and shit. We can put this show together, do however, and we could have a whole fucking series of the money making and knowledge giving. But yeah, starting a blog is one. It says borrow money to make money. Greater than the amount of money you have to pay back, then borrowing is a good option for you. This is some real shit though. I really thought that they was gonna list like 10 actual things that you can do, but these are some other things that's like maybe like if you put your pride aside and let's just be real about it, shit. Borrow you some motherfucking money. If you got a motherfucker in your life that is a little bit more fortunate than you, and don't go to nobody who count all they like count everything they do for people. Don't do them motherfuckers because they gonna want something plus interest in return. Never do that. I'm the type of motherfucker, I really never really ask anybody for shit because I don't like to owe people anything. And so if I've asked you for anything in the past, please know that it was like life or death. I don't do that. That's whole shit. But yeah, they say borrow money to make money. Hey, go ahead. If you do that, do it. Whatever. Um, Writing an electronical book. Once again, things that you cannot get. We trying to get money fast. Like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Oh, I like this one. Okay. Stop spending money on shit you don't need, which is fucking true. Please stop doing it. Keeping up with the Joneses. That should be like the name of that's why the Kardashians did it. They were smart as fuck. But that's probably the most catchiest name because everybody wants to do so. So I'm not trying to keep up with nobody. Never have, never will. It's sacrifices you gotta make when you don't have it like you used to. I've made so many sacrifices. I don't shop for shit clothes wise unless it's an event or an invite. You can barely catch me buying some motherfucking clothes. I just don't do that. That's just not what falls into my needs and necessities. So that gets X'd out. Um, I was big on I had to put my pride aside, and I used to have my nails done every time you saw me. Like it was very very rare. Probably ever since high school. I was in sports when I was in high school, so I couldn't really take advantage of the acrylic nail type of situation. And but once I got out of it and I started getting tattoos and shit and I graduated, nails was my thing. So y'all have seen me have nails that spun around in circles on my shit and dripped blood damn near, but I do not have them. Two reasons. One, because having nails, like y'all see, like this series, I don't even have my fucking toes done type shit. Like that is just not, it does not fall into my necessities category anymore. Just because I had to put my pride aside and say that, hey, $200, because that's how much I was spending, damn near, or however, it's just not what you can afford right now. And I know people like, oh, you can get a pedicure for $20 and I get my full sets for $50. Well, bitch, we got totally different nail artists, okay? We're in a whole other type of situation. I have a certain way I like my nails done. I like them a certain length. I like them. I'm very, very picky about my nails. Like, let's be honest. I've been getting my nails done religiously since I was 17. So I don't play about them. So I pay that dollar. And if I can't get them that way, I will not sit there and give you $50. I'm never going to give anybody no motherfucking money when I don't feel as though they deserve it or no, because I barely have it. So when I give you my money, know that I feel as though you deserve it. So, but long story short, if I can't get it that way, it's dead. But yeah, X that shit out. Fuck, you can't eat there. You can't eat at all these places. You can't do all that shit. Then bitch, it's over with. Let it go. Let it go until you get that dollar back. Let it go. So sacrifices. That's definitely one way. Once again, this is kind of the same thing with share your talent. Motherfucker said, can you juggle? Damn, bitch. At that point, look, you need to eat. Bitch, have you ever tried juggling before? Damn. I'd rather tell a motherfucker to juggle than to sell their ass. Once again, I'll say that again. Are you a great dancer? That question can lead into other things because you can always fall into stripping and be richer than everybody who's searching for this motherfucking list. So let's not do that. I was trying to keep them real straightforward. Become a bartender or a server. Definitely, I am probably the reasons why I did fall into bartending and serving. Serving first and then bartending. I've always been a great drinker and a great designated drunk driver,